it's been a good strategy because it allows for no return. So as Tuttle lines up, here we go.
Tuttle from the shotgun on a 1st and 10 from their own 28. Here's a handoff straight up the middle, and he did good just to get back to line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 to the 29.
Yeah, there's really nothing there. Short yardage gain there for the Tigers.
2nd and 9 from the 29. If you're just joining us, this is the opening drive of quarterfinal action. Here's the quarterback rolling to his left, throws, and that ball is incomplete. Number 1, Whit Edwards on the coverage. Incomplete pass will make it 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. And 3rd down and 9 now. Quarterback dropping back, looking way downfield, but there is nobody home. And it looked like that was Shield Knight putting the pressure on the quarterback. And just like that, John.
I love it. Good start for the Bulldogs with the defense showing up to play tonight as we force a punt. So this will be all about field position, Jeremy, as our returner is lined up on our own 45. Hopefully we can catch that in the air and go to work.
I believe that is number 3, Matson Swanson, standing at about his own 45. That ball is up in the air. Good, effective punt. Able to angle it not quite to the sidelines, and gets a good bounce all the way to the 21-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's almost a 50-yard punt there with the roll. Yeah, that's why it's important in special teams. We've got to field that punt to alleviate the extra yardage from the roll.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 on their own 21. This, their first possession of this young game.
A fumble.
Charbonneau having a little trouble with the snap, able to pick it up and make positive yards out of a potentially disastrous play.
Yeah, hit him right in the hands, but he was able to bounce right back up into him to get a couple yards off the miscue.
Yeah, we see everybody. I know things a little anxious here, but just stick with us. We're going to work through this. And it'll be a 2nd and 8 for Charbonneau. Charbonneau. Yeah, that's number 3, Matson Swanson. And I know the Bulldog sidelines looking for a flag there, John. But
right.
Looked like it was pretty good timing.
Yeah, they had good coverage on Mr. Swanson there. Throw was right on the money, just wasn't able to secure it. So it'll bring up a 3rd and long 8 for the Bulldogs.
So we're working on that video. Seems like the audio is fine, but this time it's the video that is a little choppy, and we're still working on it. Just be patient. As for now, John, they'll just have to listen to us bring the action to them.
All right.
Here's Charbonneau on a 3rd and 8. Finds his man, and he is cut down immediately. And he's going to be short of the first down marker.
Yeah, there's a couple. Looks like we're going to punt, which is the right decision here.
And Mr. Page on that connection from Charbonneau to Goodland. And here's the punt by Whit Edwards. High
he skied that one.
Punt. And going to bounce sideways at about the 44-yard line. No return on that punt. And now the Tigers went 3 and out, and now the Bulldogs went 3 and out.
And it looks like it's going to be a battle of field position here early in the game, Jeremy, as Tuttle will take over their own 44-yard line with about 10 or 12 yards better field position than they had on the first drive.
Quarterback handoff over the left side. And it was a hole there for a little bit, John, but it quickly closed.
Yeah, it closed. It closed quickly. Bunch of black shirts in there on the tackle.
I believe it looked like Swanson and Cole Running back picks up about 3 on the play for a 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for the Tigers at the 47-yard line. Quarterback looks to the sidelines, possibly for the audible. 5-second clock down. They just get the ball off, and here's his running back. Makes a couple of tacklers miss, and he'll get right to midfield. And looks like number 20, DJ Pierce, maybe Shield Knight again on the stop. And, yeah, looks like that might – no, illegal procedure. So 5-yard penalty will nullify that play. Morgan Asia, Morgan Dumond. Oh, man, I'm trying to remember when you graduated, Morgan, but he is watching Friday Night Bulldogs from Japan.
Add that to the map.
Add that to the map. To tell you the truth, John, I'll come back to that after this play. On a 2nd and 12 for the Tigers after that 5-yard penalty.
They got us back.
Got that 5-yard penalty back with the hard count.
Yep.
Although Japan definitely is the first time for this season, we add that to our map. But when Friday Night Bulldogs first started, I actually had a classmate, Michael Hamrick, who was in Japan watching. So, but we appreciate Morgan logging on and seeing.
Probably this, about 12 hours difference, maybe? I don't know, 10
like
or 12?
That. So we know things aren't necessarily going well right now as far as video, and we've cut that for a second as we're still making adjustments. So hopefully you're still able to hear us as the Tigers have taken a timeout after that penalty, which, John, is a little strange. Anytime you take a penalty or anytime you take a timeout after a penalty, that's a stoppage of time.
Right.
And so either way, Tuttle must not have liked what they saw. What would be a 2nd and 7 play.
Right.
And so they took a timeout with 8:09 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, burned one early, but, sometimes it's better to make sure everybody's on the right page than to go out there and make a mistake and cost you early in the game.
2nd and 7 for the Tigers from the 47. Quarterback from the shotgun